Welcome to Sundays with Amber. I'm Amber. For today's practice, you will need 2 yoga blocks, a yoga strap, and a blanket. The practice today is about the lower back. So we'll be doing things that stretch and strengthen the lower back and also strengthen and stretch the areas around the lower back that really support that area. As well as the physical practice, we will be exploring the theme of forgiveness. The lower back has a lot of emotional components, including fear and forgiveness, anger, loss of control, and anxiety. So as we explore today on our mat, I love the opportunity to have the intention of what it means to really practice self-forgiveness. So take a seat or lie down, whatever is most comfortable for you in this moment. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. There's a reading from Consolations by David White. Forgiveness. To forgive is to put oneself in a larger gravitational field of experience than the one that first seemed to hurt us. We reimagine ourselves in the light of our maturity, and we reimagine the past in the light of our new identity. We allow ourselves to be gifted by a story larger than the story that first hurt us and left us bereft. Have a block close by and your yoga strap close by. Sit on your mat, reach your arms forward, and slowly lower down all the way onto your back. And as you come down onto your back, bend your knees, reach for your block, lift your hips up, and place the block any level under your hips. I would start lower than going like an extreme height right now. Puff your chest up as you place your hips on that block. Walk your feet a little wider so that you can knock your knees together without having to really pay attention so much to holding the legs up. Placing your hands down by your sides or resting your hands on your belly. And for 5 breaths, inhale, expand your belly upward and outward. And when you exhale, feel the belly draw in toward your spine. You can do that 4 more. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, retract. Slow it down. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. The navel lifts. Exhale, the navel retracts. Last one, inhale and exhale. Walk the feet in a little bit, widen your knees, lift your hips up and remove the block. Lower your hips back down. Keep a hold of the block and lift your feet up so that your knees are right over your hips and your shins are parallel to the floor. Place the block on your thighs and then your forearms on the block. Squeezing the block between your thighs in your forearms, activating your core muscles. Hold 3, 2, 1. So option to stay here, option to lift your chest and your head, squeeze the block and hold 3, 2, 1. Lower down, place your feet on the floor just for a moment, take a breath. Now turn the block and place it between your inner thighs. Try to avoid the inner knee and actually go to the inner thigh. And then same thing, lift your legs up, squeeze the block. Try not to touch the feet. Keep the feet separated. Really squeeze the block. Place your arms into a goalpost position. Take a breath into your belly. Exhale, draw the navel in. Lower your knees to the right, hover any level that feels okay to you. Inhale, bring the knees back up. Exhale, navel pulls into the spine, lower your knees to the left. One more time each side. Inhale, lift your knees. Exhale, lower the knees to the right any amount. Keep squeezing the block. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower your knees to the left. Great. Inhale, lift your knees back up. As you exhale, grab the block, plant your feet. You can put the block to the side for right now. Grab your yoga strap. Bend your right knee into your chest. And as you do that, on the inhale, expand your belly up towards your right inner thigh. And when you exhale, feel the navel draw in toward the spine. Unravel your yoga strap. Place it around the ball mounts of your right toes and then stretch your right foot up toward the sky. You can stay here or begin to slide the left foot forward if that feels okay for your hip. Do that. And if your right knee is bent a lot, send the leg forward so you can actually straighten your leg. Okay, hold for a moment, take a breath. As you exhale, place the straps into your right arm, your right hand. Place your left arm into a goalpost. Start to open your leg to the right. You might bend your right elbow and rest it on the floor or a block. But as you hold this position, press your left heel forward as if you could move your left heel forward so much that it feels like your left leg grows like 4 inches. So it's coming all the way, this reaching forward through the heel is coming all the way from the hip socket. And then hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the leg, same leg, switch your hands. So now it's your left hand. Place your right arm in a goalpost and really just take your right foot maybe about a foot to the left. You don't have to go very far at all. Press out through your right heel. Take a breath into your belly. Inhale, lift the leg. Place your left foot on the mat. Place your right foot on the mat. Let's switch sides. So just leave your strap there for right now. Hug your left knee to your chest. Breathe into your belly. Great. Take the strap, place it around the ball mounts of the left toes or the arch of the foot. Extend the leg up. The side could be really different than the first side. So invite it to be whatever way it is today. Option to extend the right leg forward, depending on how that feels for you on the side. Take the straps into your left hand. Place your right arm in goalpost. Deep breath into the belly. Exhale, lower belly and open the leg out to the left. And as you do this, reach, extend your right heel forward all the way out from your hip bone. Holding here, breathing for 3, 2, 1. Lift the foot, switch the hands. Left arm's in the goalpost now. Take your left foot over the body about a foot. Press up and out through the left heel at that diagonal. 1 more breath. Lift the leg. Plant the right foot. Release the strap. Plant your left foot. Knock your knees together. Place your hands on your lower belly. And just observe as you breathe into your belly. Well, muscles hold memory. And then as we start to become aware of this part of our practice, there's an invitation for forgiveness. Hug your knees to your chest. Take your hands around the hamstrings. And as slow as you can, so try not to use momentum, move the knees forward, reach the feet forward, and come all the way up using your core muscles. And then plant the feet, grab your 2 blocks, have them toward the top of your mat, and swing your legs back behind you. And have the blocks out so that they're more in the center of the mat and together. On maybe the second level, right? With the hands on the blocks, step your right foot on the outside of the blocks, lean your pelvis forward, lift your chin, and take a breath. As you exhale, keep the legs separated like this, but start to scissor or squeeze your left knee toward your right foot. So there's an engagement happening in the legs as you open them in this position. So squeezing the left heel toward the right foot. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Curl the back toes under. Lift that knee up. Reach your chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend the knee, lower your left knee again, scissor the leg, squeeze into the midline, then turn your right toes out. Open that knee up to the side. The block under your left hand, take it off of your mat at a diagonal. Sweep your right arm up, inhale. Exhale, twist it behind you. Option to bend your left knee and clasp the foot behind. You don't have to do that though. So you can just have it in that first position, reaching back. But whatever you're doing, whatever variation you're doing, still scissor the legs together. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, breathe. Release your hand onto the block, bring the other block into center, step back to the table position and switch sides. The left foot on the outside of the block. Lean your pelvis forward. Holding here, just noticing the differences and similarities of the side. Start to scissor the legs together. So squeeze the right knee toward the left foot to engage the hips as much as you're stretching them. Curl the back toes under, lift that knee up, lift your chin, inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend the knee, lower your right one back down. Turn the left toes out and then the block under your right hand, take it off of your mat at a diagonal. As you turn the left toes out, sweep your left hand up on the inhale. Exhale, reach back and take your variation, whether that's grabbing the foot or not is up to you. What I want you to focus on is to squeeze the right knee toward the left foot. Peel open the heart, lift your chin, and hold here, breathing deeply. Release the foot, bring the hand back. Step that block in, move the left knee back, knees are together. Shift your hips to the left on the inhale. Push back to your left heel, exhale over to the right, swing it up. Inhale to the right, push back. Exhale, left and up. Move your blocks shoulder distance apart. Place your elbows on the blocks and interlace your fingers. In this position, tone your belly so that it's not collapsing. Walk your knees back and start to lower your head, but allow your biceps to be in line with your ears. Continue to engage your core. Breathing into your chest, into your rib cage. Relax your jaw without the belly falling to the floor. One last breath. Walk your knees back. Come up onto your hands. Put the blocks to the side for a moment. With your knees together, extend your left leg back. Tone the navel to the spine. Reach your right arm forward. Keep toning the navel. Deep breath. Exhale, squeeze your knee, your elbow down the midline. Inhale, extend. Come back to table on the exhale. Release your hand, your knee. Let's do the other side. Right leg lifts up. Pull your navel to the spine, especially on the exhale. Extend the left arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, crunch down center. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, release your hand, your knee. Walk the knees a little wider. Sink back into child's pose, forehead to the floor. Breathe into your belly here. And as you breathe into your belly and you expand your belly outward to the floor, could you also breathe into your lower back? Like the breath could expand upward into the lower back as much as the belly is lowering to the floor on the inhale. On the inhale, it's expanding both of those areas. And the exhale is just a softening. Come back up to table. Step your knees together. Tone your navel and reach your right knee out to the side. What happens a lot is the left hip pops to the left, so hug your left hip in. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lower the knee, hover it from the floor. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, hover. The whole time the navel is drawn in. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, lower the knee all the way down. Second side, lift that left knee to the side and then kind of hug the right knee and navel up instead of dropping down. Pull it in. Take a breath. Exhale, hover the knee from the floor. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower it down. Again, inhale, lift it up. And exhale, lower it down. Walk the knees wide. Child's pose. Breathe into your belly and your lower back. Place your hands under your shoulders, come up to a seat, swing your legs around, and just like how we started, reach your arms out in front of you and lower down very, very slowly, using your core to do this, to come all the way down onto your back. Walk your feet back, bend your right knee and place the ankle over the left thigh. Staying here or weaving your hands around your left hamstrings or left shin. The muscles we just strengthened in the last few sets of poses, now we're starting to stretch. Just become aware of what that feels like. We navigate the physical body, navigating as an observer, anything that's coming up or any kind of thought or emotional response as valid. Not pushing it away, but not grasping toward it either. Place your left foot to the floor and then your right foot to the floor, and let's switch sides. Cross your left ankle on your right thigh. You can stay here on the side or interlace your fingers around the right hamstring or right shin. Breathing slowly, creating a steady quality to the breath and a smooth quality to your breath. Notice the side. Release your fingers, place your right foot down, your left foot down. Bring your feet and your knees together now. Walk the feet forward just a little bit so they're not right under the knees, but they're just a little forward of the knees. Puff your chest, inhale your belly. Exhale, tone your navel, lift your hips up and squeeze your knees together. Just squeezing in, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Walk your feet as wide as your mat. Place your arms on a goalpost. Drop your knees to the right in a windshield wiper shape. If your front low ribs are poking up, draw them in toward your body and start to extend your left knee forward out of your hip socket, like you could grow that leg bone 2 more inches longer. Inhale, lift your knees. Exhale, lower your knees to the left. Same thing, just notice if your ribs are poking up, draw them into the body. And then instead of trying to get your right knee down, reach it forward long. You might feel the stretch a little bit different. Just breathing slowly. Lift your knees back up. Hug your knees towards your armpits. Take a deep breath. And then one leg at a time, stretch your legs out long for Shavasana. Backs of your hands on the floor, palms up. Allow your belly to relax. In your first part of Shavasana, allowing your body to soften and explore or sit with the wording of self-forgiveness and what that might mean for you right now in your life. Self-forgiveness. And staying in Shavasana for as long as you like. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I will see you next week on Sundays with Amber.